新闻异常不配合检查。哦。同志，这里现在一起赶紧防疫法有关部门，请你熄火，配合检查。请配合检查，配合熄火，配合检查。好。配合熄火，下车配合检查。到这儿了。配合严密保动，配合检查。配合检查，配合检查是。我来宾。配合检查。放开！放开我！放开我！好好东西，车子在人员一边，发言人员在车辆前来进行消毒。
没想到会喊。
Over a month ago, they showed us this, and I explained to you, this is all bullshit. They told us this was the coronavirus, and these Chinese people had the coronavirus. But see, some of the European nurses mixed in with the other Chinese nurses, they're not wearing masks. All the people are shaking their hands, shaking their legs the same. This is not even what the coronavirus does. But all these people are shaking their arms and hands. Some start getting up. They think it's over. They don't know when the show's ending or starting. They're bad actors. It's all acting. It's a show. It's a facade. It's a fraud. They're fooling the whole world. And if you're one of these people that fall for it, you're a fool. Don't fall for this bullshit because it's a lie. It's a scam. It's all nothing but world theater. It's bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
On the news, and the Democrat leaders have been telling us that the hospitals here in New York City have been turned into war zones. And I thought it would be good to get out today and to show you what's happening, at least in my neighborhood. Now, again, this is not to diminish the virus or the crisis at all. This is just simply to explain to you what we are actually seeing in reality compared to what we are seeing on the television and what the Democrats in charge are telling us. So look, this is outside of our hospital here in Brooklyn. This hospital serves thousands and thousands of people. Now, this is the line to get tested for the coronavirus right here. This is where the line starts. And folks, I'm here to tell you, at this very moment, not a single person is in line waiting to get tested. This is the emergency room. And you would expect, if you believe the mainstream media, that this emergency room would be overflowing with people. And as you can tell, there are no people here. Now again, this is not to say that this situation could change, but I'm telling you right now, this is what's really going on in New York City here in Brooklyn. So this is the hospital, so let's go around and let's see if there's anything happening at the front of the hospital. But folks, this is what really aggravates me. Yes, this virus is a serious issue, but the reality is I'm afraid that the mainstream media has been overblowing the coverage here. There's been a lot of fear-mongering going on, and that is unacceptable. So this is the front of the hospital, and as you can see, there are not thousands of people trying to get into the hospital as the mainstream media has been telling us. And it seems to be fairly quiet out here for the time being. So folks, I just want you guys to get an idea. We're going to be going to another hospital in the neighborhood just momentarily, but I want to give you an idea of what's happening here at the Brooklyn Hospital Center here in New York City. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what the mainstream media ought to be doing. We are an opinion radio show, but today we're becoming journalists so that we can present you the facts that you need. And it's pretty shameful what the mainstream media is doing, and it's absolutely unacceptable. So I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, why is an entire city of 8 million people on lockdown and there's nobody in line waiting to get tested? Why is that, ladies and gentlemen?
Phyllis and William Mack Pavilion here on 7th Avenue in Manhattan. And usually on a Saturday at this time, this is pretty busy. But as you can see, there's not much going on. In fact, there's not much going on at the Phyllis and William Mack Pavilion either. Emergency. Oh, dog needs to drop one. So that's not an emergency, but I guess this is a good spot for it. Oh, there's one guy in the waiting room. It's not too crazy. And as you see, there's an emergency sign, open 24/7, and new people. What's interesting is around the corner here, they put one of these refrigerated trucks, I guess, for all the dead bodies that were going to be stacked like cordwood. But I haven't seen anyone or any workers around this thing. So I'm guessing there's no dead bodies here. But the truck's here, ready to roll. Reminded me of I was downtown Manhattan on 9/11, and there were rows and rows and rows of ambulances, empty, just waiting for action. And unfortunately, there were no injured people. You got out or you were dead. So here's the refrigerated truck for the dead people, but no action. In fact, we got a couple of ambulances here waiting to be called into action. Here's some busy, crazy busy guys. Yep, they're on their cell phone watching Netflix. There's another guy across the street waiting for a call. Not much going on there. And that's it. So,
approximately how many coronavirus patients have you seen? How many? You don't know? 2? 100? 3. You've seen 3. How do you know they had coronavirus? Do you guys test in the ambulance? You don't know. You assume.
Yeah, assume. It's not concrete, we just assume. Because based off of symptoms.
Symptoms?